All right, now this video we're gonna be talking about ab rollouts, which is a great, obviously ab movement. We're gonna be using a loaded barbell. The load doesn't particularly matter. We're not fighting it against gravity or anything. So I generally load up, a solid plate, a 25 or heavier, or any of the kilo plates work great. Generally a bumper plate. I guess you could do the metal plate, but don't. I'm not clubbing it. Anyway, so any bumper plate is going to roll smoothly is our goal here. We're using this barbell to get to extension and then contracting and coming back. So I'll show you what that looks like. Key things on this, we want to make sure that as we're going through this movement, our back stays set up, that we're not getting so extended that we're way into, we got our lumbar spine put in a vulnerable position, or we're like rounding or anything like that. So we'll talk about that a little bit more in the movement. In terms of setup, again, we got that loaded barbell, and then just nice to have some ab mat or some sort of padding for your knees. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna establish a grip where hands are even to just slightly outside of shoulder width. We got our toes in the ground, so there's some control there. And then before we go, we're gonna think about find a spot 3 to 5 feet in front of you that we're looking at the focal point, shoulders down back, and we're gonna go out to extension as far as we can hold on to that back position, and then contracting and coming back up, all right? So what we want here is we don't wanna go all the way till we're here and we're losing any sort of integrity, and then we're like trying to do some sort of weird, that is not the movement. But we do wanna get to a point where we're challenging it, and we're really thinking about pulling shoulders back and together, and finding that extension as much as we can, and then coming back. Get set up between each rep. We don't need to rush through these, but we're just getting rolled out and then contracting, thinking about tucking ribs down as we squeeze ab back to the start position. So those are kind of our key things. If we start feeling this in our low back at all, we can, if I'm going way here, I'll show a kind of ab rep where I get way extended. If that starts to feel in our low back, you just go a little bit less distance, or we can move to ab walkouts. You check out that video, which gives a little more control, and we can take it in kind of more of a discrete fashion rather than continuous to find where that limit is. But these are great exercise for building core strength, but really functional core strength in the sense of how our midsection, which we obviously often think of that as primarily abs, but how that connects around the low back and up to our upper back into our arms. So, ab rollouts.